Grant, and then now Hars to the free throw line.
Robert Horry with a second block shot.
Magic substitution, number 3, Dennis!
Now Dennis Scott checking in, replacing Brian Shaw. Ryan Hill hoping that Dennis Scott can catch fire. Only 3 of 9 to this point.
And 2 of 6 from beyond the arc, but Dennis does not need a lot to get warmed up, and he's in there if Shaq gets double teamed to throw it back out.
So 105-96 lead for the Rockets.
This is a mismatch right here. Clyde can get to the hoop.
Shot clock at 5. Drexler with the spin. Olajuwon with 1 on the 24. Hakeem has 32. Anderson not able to hit. And a loose ball foul against the Magic. That's number 5 on Shaquille O'Neal.
Again, Houston playing things absolutely perfectly at the shot clock buzzer. How about your point guard or your guard penetrating and spotting up your center? Hakeem Olajuwon, who's had to change his whole defensive rebounding philosophy, draws the foul there. Very little contact. I thought Hakeem mistimed his jump.
I thought the Rockets became very cautious early in this fourth quarter against that little trap, the 2-2-1 trap of Orlando, and consequently using up too much time not getting a good shot. But when you have playmakers, big playmakers like Clyde Drexler, who can penetrate, find the open man, a guy that can finish with a shot like Hakeem Olajuwon, and Sam Cassell, who can create, you can get away with being a little cautious.
Well, Hakeem 4 of 7 at the line. Rockets with an 11-point lead. Anderson got the step. Here's Scott for 3. Grant gets to the rebound. Anderson. Grant couldn't handle the pass. And a foul is called as Drexler dove for the loose ball. The foul against the Magic. It's on Grant, his 3rd.
To beat a really good team like the Orlando Magic, which one day will be a great team, you got to put it all on the line here. You got to be scrambling, diving. Hakeem is tapping balls out. Drexler is everywhere, going to the ground. This man wants his first NBA championship ring in 3 tries.
And Clyde 5 of 6 from the line. He has 17 points. He was foul plagued in the first half and has come out here in the second. However, the Rockets have missed their last 3 at the line. Rockets lead by 12. 3.5 left in this fourth quarter. Rockets hoping to take it back to Houston, up 2 games to nothing on the Magic. Anderson went to the left hand, came up. O'Neal was able to put it back down. It's a 10-point Houston lead. And again, pressure by the Magic. Drexler looking for the room against Anderson. Able to bring it across.
And this has been working for the Rockets on a couple of possessions where Clyde just milking the clock, waiting for the shot clock to wind down before he makes something happen.
Olajuwon for Ellie. Shot clock down to 1. Looking for a foul on Horry. 2:40 remaining in the fourth. Hardaway coming up short. And they'll jump it up. Scott and Ellie on the tie-up.
Everybody scrambling to the floor for the loose ball. Everybody wanting to call a timeout, but nobody had the ball.
A moment ago, Nick Anderson able to get by Drexler, and when Hakeem comes over, nobody slides in front of Shaq. Maybe a slight piece of that ball, but the forced miss. They just let that dunk go, but Houston defense putting everything on the line tonight, knowing how important each and every victory is.
2:36 remaining in the fourth. We'll be right back.
You're watching NBC. the premier sports television network.
Magic have pulled within 10 points of the Houston Rockets, and animated Rudy Tomjanovich in that timeout telling his team, stay with the Magic shooters, cover the perimeter. He says their three-pointers can get them back in this ball game. Marv?
It had a 2:36 to go in the fourth and a 10-point lead for the Rockets.
And Orlando will look for the threes when they show, but Brian Hill wants his team to keep attacking the basket. You can get three-point plays that way, and then if you're shut off, then kick it out to the open three-pointer.
Off the tie-up, a jump ball between Dennis Scott and Mario Elie. Controlled by Grant. O'Neal, and a foul is called. A pushing foul.
Foul number 34.
Olajuwon, that is his fourth. Rockets over the limit. So O'Neal to the line.
And Hakeem Olajuwon can't believe that Hugh Hollins is calling that from all the way out in front. He's saying, if I pushed him with two hands, why didn't the baseline referee make that call? He's still talking to Hugh Hollins about it.
Shaq is 8 of 10 from the line. He's 14 of 19 the first two games of the series.
People talked all season long that free throws would be the Achilles heel to keep Orlando from winning the championship.
108-99. Again, pressure from the Magic. Horry looking for help and takes a timeout.
Well, you never want to pick the ball up in the backcourt unless you know you have a definite pass to make.
And Rudy Tomjanovich appears to be very upset with Sam Cassell. With Shaquille and Hakeem playing to a standoff. O'Neal with 33, Olajuwon with 32. This has been the story. Dennis Scott, Nick Anderson have not shot well. Sam Cassell has been on fire.
Well, balance is so important for both of these teams. Obviously, the Magic not getting it. Hardaway and O'Neal doing the lion's share of scoring, but Houston getting more balance.
Houston needs points. They can't rely on their defense shutting down this surging Magic team.
Rudy Tomjanovich upset with Sam Cassell as he was calling the timeout. He wanted Cassell to help out in the backcourt, but Robert Horry trapped and forced to call the timeout. And a foul with the shot clock down to 3. That's
The foul number 1, Penny Hardaway.
a costly foul. Hardaway picks it up.
Penalty situation.
And with Orlando over the limit, Drexler to the line.
Well,